Dear friends, yesterday it was 15th of September 2023. I had done a video in Hindi yesterday and it was shared widely all over the country. Many of our friends, our supporters from South India, they requested me to make another video in English so that they can also understand as to what I had said yesterday. So keeping their feelings in mind, their requirements in mind, I am saying the same things in English today so that they can also benefit from what I had said yesterday. As you know, exactly 20 years ago, that was on 15 September 2003, Bahujan Mahanayak Saheb Kanshiram Ji, his voice was suppressed forever. He was snatched from the hands of Bahujan Samaj, and his great struggles, the chariot of his great struggles, the caravan of his great efforts, his great achievements, it was brought to almost a standstill exactly 20 years ago. Yesterday, 15th September marked the 20 years of that earth-shaking event, as I would call it. As you know, on 14th April 1984, BSP was formed by Kanshiram Ji and lakhs of his supporters. And in the subsequent 19-20 years, till 15th September 2003, this caravan kept on moving with great speed, with great strength all over the country. This party of the Bahujan Samaj under the leadership of Kanshiram Ji, it created history within no time. Within 12 years, it became a national party. And within 15 years, it became the third largest national party in this country. At the time of his so-called illness or so-called brain stroke, that is 15 September 2003, BSP was third largest national party in the country. At the same time, it had its MLAs in as many as 16 states in this country. Also in 4 states of this country, BSP was having its members of parliament. And in other parts of the country also, in other states also, BSP had a very significant and strong voter base. In some places it was 5%, 6%, 8%, 10%. So with that kind of a strength at that time, what we have seen in the next 20 years, like I am talking about 1984 to 2003, we can call it Kanshiram era or the Kanshiram chapter of this movement. And in the next 20 years, that is 15 September 2003, when Mayawati took over as commander of the party, till yesterday, that is 15 September 2023, the next 20 years, if you see the graph of this party, from 84 to 2003, it has gone like this. And from 2003 onwards, it has gone downhill like this. And now, as we stand today in 2023, you all know, I don't have to speak much about it, the condition of BSP. It has lost its cadre base. It has lost its supporters all over the country. Even in its bastion, that is Uttar Pradesh, it's in very poor condition, as you all know. In the last year's assembly election in Uttar Pradesh, it was able to win just one seat, one MLA. And its vote percentage also came down to as low as 13%. Now the Lok Sabha elections are just a few months away. And as the situation is visible to each one of you, all of you, we all know in our hearts what future awaits BSP. The great party, the great caravan of Bahujan movement that was built up by Kanshiram Ji, it has been destroyed by one person or one family, as you can say. That this caravan of Bahujan politics, it has moved from Bahujan to Sarvjan, and now from Sarvjan to Parijan. Parijan means from Bahujan Hitay to Sarvjan Hitay, and Sarvjan Hitay to family Hitay. Just one family it has become the sole proprietor of this great movement, and this whole movement has been destroyed by this one family, and especially this one person I am referring to, and you know her name is Mayawati. So the idea of making this video today in English and in Hindi yesterday, I wanted to highlight this basic fact of life, as somebody has said long ago, that those who fail to learn from history are condemned to repeat it. If you don't learn from history, you will repeat it again and again and again. And this is what exactly is happening with all of us. So I've come today before you to appeal to all of you, not any one individual, not any political leader, each one of you, to stop and think over it as to what has gone wrong, why we are standing in such a dark abyss, in a dark tunnel, and we are not able to find any way out of it. For the last 12 years, or maybe 13 years almost, I have been making our people aware, I have been trying to make them aware that they are blindly following Mayawati, and Mayawati is going to take them into ditch. In the initial years, we were laughed at, we were attacked, we were abused. I ran this movement, national campaign to save Bahujan movement all over the country. I had held hundreds of meetings all over the country, hundreds of meetings in all corners of the country. Scores of handbills and other literature was brought out by us to make our people understand that they are hoping or they are dreaming that by some miracle Mayawati will become the Prime Minister of this country. I just want to tell them, I just want to inform them that miracles don't happen like that. Only an intelligent community, only a committed community, only a far-sighted community can become the ruling class of any country, anywhere in the world. So the idea of coming before you all today is that I want to appeal to all of you to please stop, think and act. The Manuvadi forces, especially the ruling party at the center right now, Modi government, BJP government, RSS government, they are hell-bent on suppressing and oppressing our people all over the country. All the democratic institutions, constitutional bodies are being trampled. Our constitutional rights are being snatched from our hands. Who is to be blamed? How it will be stopped? The time has come now to think over it. If you don't wake up now, I can tell you, as I have been telling you for the last 10, 12 years, 13 years, that we are going into a very dark age from where it will be almost impossible to turn back. So friends, it is my appeal to all of you to think consciously, sit with your friends, sit with your colleagues, think intelligently, think honestly, think in the interest of the community, think in the interest of the movement, think in the interest of Bahujan Samaj, and also think in the interest of this country. Because today, it's not only the Dalits who are in danger, it's not only the backwards who are in danger, it's not only the minorities who are in danger, the whole country is in danger. We are going into the direction of a situation where all the democratic norms will be openly violated, as you can see the glimpses of it now. The way our democracy is being run or being trampled by the current rulers of this country, it points towards a very difficult and dangerous situation for all of us. So that is why I have come here to caution you, to warn you, as I have been doing for the last 12 years. And that is the reason we have formed this party, Bahujan National Party, now. After our struggle, 10 years, 11 years struggle through our movement, national campaign to save Bahujan movement, now we have come out openly to give a political alternative to our people through Bahujan National Party. So I just hope and pray that our people will come out of their slumber, they will wake up, they will start thinking honestly and intelligently, and they will work towards finding a solution. This is my appeal to you, and I hope our friends will think over it, whatever I have said, and act, because this is the time to act. Thank you. Jai Bhim, Jai Bharat, Jai Kanshiram.